when I was told that over 30, 50 hoodlums, blue beret, with CDC, with banners, MPP, CDC, banners. We were gathered at one place where we cook our little food, GB. So I don't say that near the church, and we are far away. Leave them alone. But before we even opened our script, they were right to the church. Some of them entered right into the church. They stood and barricaded the whole entrance and singing and disturbing the whole church. Many of them had, they shot several barrel pistols under the clothes. People saw it all. I left the people and went there. I was trying to tell them, why are you looking for trouble when there is no trouble? Now, when you seek out of my height, you want to kill me. Are you not bringing trouble between me and my country and the regime? You are bringing trouble.
You said that the people who attacked your church were sent there by President Weah, Vice President Joe Howard Taylor. You even mentioned Eugene Nabwe. What proof do you have that these people were sent there by these individuals?
Eugene Nabwe has been speaking the issue, the strategist of the CDC, and Joe Howard Taylor calling war criminal that they are protecting us. And I think she said,
that they are bringing the women, he know this act, and he roll on it, he fail. Come to your people. The no president or party can put you into office. When we are talking, we will not allow they borrow art, like probably they borrow to destroy.
Yeah, we dress like this so that you can see that we are depicting the Kru culture to defend our heritage. They started our land with us, our people, the Boro. That's what we are here for. Okay. Rabbi is a Kru fellow, it's a Kru man.
Then what is the issue?
The issue is the act that created the borough says that the borough shall be governed by a governor who, upon selection and recommendation of the chairpersons and elders of the nominating district, upon the selection and recommendation of the elders and chairpersons of the nominating district, shall be appointed to that position by the president. And
this small coming up, no representative, no senator, no governor, I want to do. If you enter the present town hall now, no development has been taking place in the town hall. And reality, I have a good plan for the district. The first project after he has taken power is to break down the building down to 3-story building and live with under the last floor of the building.
So why you think others are against it?
Because they want to be stealing our resources 1 year. They are not doing the right thing for the poor.
I think that their plans have been later, and the government has taken its own course already. Robert T. have been passed by the Sabresin. Honorable Sibu, why are they not calling Honorable Sibu? Why not asking the hardcore questions that the issue that happened to the law? Why have you had to say about it? Honorable Sibu not saying anything because they know that they have their own plan. Fear is a threat, and some of them want to.
What I do know is the president did, signal us that there will be the arrival of about 285 yellow machines to the country. Now, I worked at the port. All I've been asked to do is, when you receive our yellow machine, Mr. MD, please make sure they are kept properly, somewhere secure, until we are ready to take them away. That's all I know about those yellow machines. What I would say at this time, let's ask the folks at the Ministry of State to be more transparent with the Liberian people. Let's ask them to be more transparent with the Liberian people. I think they've done a great job in making sure that, I think what happened, I got really excited. The president got excited. He talked to a few people he knows around the world and asked them that we don't have all the money now. The president did this in the interest of our country. We should allow the folks at the Ministry of State to come and assist.
Okay, so we're back this morning. Yes, we apologize. Yesterday we could not be here, and that was due to some problems. But we are here this morning. So good morning, good morning. Sorry for not being here yesterday. You know, sometimes when you are alone running a show, when there's an issue, that's where your followers, your listeners, your viewers will all be left in a state of suspense. So that's it. But anyway, I'm here this morning. Welcome. There's a final edition of the week. So as I said, we are still trying to rebrand the show. After rebranding, we'll try to probably take it up to Friday morning. But good morning and welcome. We are here again this morning to bring you another fascinating edition of the program, Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1. My name is Julius Boki. I'm your regular host. Of course, from now to 9 o'clock, we're going to be having breakfast together here. So today is Thursday. So what we do normally on a Thursday is that we'll give you the time and space to talk to your lawmakers, to talk to your president, and maybe something's on your mind that you want to talk about, something lingering on your mind that you think you want to talk about that is helpful or will be helpful to the country. So good morning and welcome to it. We are here this morning. Yes, but I'll say something before we open the lines. So at 8 o'clock, we'll join the VOA to bring you 5 minutes of news. And after that, we will continue taking the calls up to 8:15. At 8:15, we're going to be hosting, we're going to go purely entertainment this morning. As I said, we want to be doing some entertainment stuff, yeah. So at 8:15, we're going to be having a young Liberian who is a professional filmmaker, event planner, humanitarian TV show host, and an MC, also inspiring entrepreneur. He is no one else but Mr. Johnson and Bowing. He's going to be my guest. As a matter of fact, I saw some of his movies. He produced some movies, So I saw some of his movies and I contacted him so we can discuss his movie and the movie industry at large. So you're going to be at 8:15 this morning. From 8:15 to 9 o'clock, we're going to talk about entertainment. Let's do it this way in our own, and we're going to have a segment. I told you, we always have a time to talk about entertainment. I came from the background of entertainment, so you can't take that from me. So when I'm on the show every time, I want to talk something about entertainment. So this morning, Johnson Bowen Jr., who is a filmmaker, professional filmmaker, a writer as well, producer, going to be my guest. We'll talk about his movie, and then we'll talk about the movie industry in Liberia. So good morning. Those of you watching on our Facebook page live, or pages, if you will, Sky Communications Liberia, Liberia Public Radio on Facebook. On YouTube, you have Sky FM and TV. Also, Liberia Public Radio. Just go there, tune in, and share the links so that others will follow as well. So that's it. So this morning, I just want to leave it with you to talk to your president and talk to your lawmakers. But before then, there is something I want to say before we can open the lines. Let me take a quick break. To be right back after this break. Okay, so welcome back to the show this morning. Thanks for joining us. Yes, so share the links. If you are watching on YouTube, share the links. If you are watching on Facebook, Liberia Public Radio and Sky FM and Sky FM Sky Communications Liberia, just share the link so that others will follow as well. And you can also drop your comments, and I promise I will read your comments before I leave. What I want to talk about is the issue of the press conference that was held yesterday by the Secretary General of the Congress for Democratic Change. I want to take some 5 minutes to talk about that. And the reason I'm talking about that is because of a statement that he made. Jefferson Koji had a press conference and informing Liberians and the world at large that the government of President Joseph Njoman Boakai wants to assassinate the ex-president. I mean, for me, I didn't take that to be serious. I mean, I'm very honest. But what caught my mind in this is this. When he said, when he started to tribalize the AFL, he tribalized the AFL simply with the way he spoke. That the chief of staff is a kissy man. And so he spoke kissy. So the president spoke kissy, the chief of staff, to assassinate former President George Manneh Weah. Are you kidding me? How will you make such a statement? Are you now trying to tribalize the how do you call it, the AFL? You said the chief of Jefferson Koji, do you have an evidence? No, sometimes the press conferences, that's why I don't really go to press conferences. Because when I go there, my questions are tough. And if I ask you my questions, if you're not careful, you want to fight me. I thought generally we asked Jefferson Koji whether he had evidence for what he said. That the government want to assassinate the former president. In fact, he was categorical. He said the president spoke kissy to the chief of staff, was a kissy man, to assassinate the ex-president. My friends, Liberians, why can't we be serious for once? Why do we see politics as a tool of destroying our country? For God's sake, that is a parliament. That's a security entity. The AFL protects the territorial confines of our country. So to go and say, "Oh, the president spoke," you were very categorical to say the president spoke kissy to the chief of staff, who was a kissy man, to assassinate former president. You can't look. Sometimes I'll be mindful. They think the Martin Koji Mayor were in power. They did things that we'll talk about. They were defending. The United Party was also, accusing them. They defended. They think the Martin Koji Mayor. Now Koji is sitting down there saying that, because the chief of staff are kissy man, and the president are kissy man, so the president spoke kissy to the chief of staff to assassinate the ex-president. How will you say that? You are informing the world about such a thing. And he don't even care about our country image. He even placed emphasis on, reference on what happened to Donald Trump in America. So were you insinuating that Joe Biden wanted to assassinate Donald Trump? Look at the logic. If you reference the situation that happened in America to Donald Trump, and then link it to our own in the country here, so are you insinuating that Joe Biden wanted to assassinate Donald Trump? Jeff, sometimes I always say this. The issue of politics, we're not careful in this country. Young people who think they are politicians, and trust me, some of them are not thinking to be politicians. I see them to be grave seekers. In fact, they're looking for something to survive. So they get so young, they think that they are big people, they know everything. So, they just say anything they want to say. I challenge you, if maybe Jefferson Koji is called to probably provide evidence that the president spoke kissy to the chief of staff to assassinate former President George Weah, he will not give you anything. He just said it because he felt like saying it. And in the name of quote-unquote politics. Why would you do that? Sometimes some of the things you do in this country, it goes international. It's a bad image for our country. Anyway, but I don't think anybody will trust you immediately because you want men who you are on sanction and they know your past, so they pull your sanction. But sometimes it's good to say these things. It is not good to just say things from the air because you feel they're talking, you talk. The president gave instruction to the chief of staff. He's a kissy man. The president a kissy man. So the president told me to assassinate me. Are you kidding me? You heard the chief of staff say in a report? The chief of staff said the AFL did a very good intervention, but without the instruction of the high command. So because of that, they record the commander that was there. Is that not logical enough to think that, oh yes, this is a soldier for good? The man said yes. That was a timely and decisive intervention, but the commander did not inform the high command of the AFL. So the event record, an investigation is going on. That's why he told the house. Then you come in and say, oh, the president spoke to kiss the man to assassinate. You think to assassinate someone, I get one thing? That's an easy thing. To assassinate a man like Josh Weah. To assassinate in this country, it's not an easy thing. People are doing a lawless thing. Why was people just people gonna feel they're speaking? Anyway, I gotta try to pass that through, man. Sometimes it's not good. You don't do that. The image of your country should be paramount to you as a citizen of this country. You are a Kisi man too from Lofa County. If that's what the Kisi people do, then maybe you are involved into that. Because if you say Joseph Boakai is a Kisi man, President Boakai is a Kisi man, so he instructed the chief of staff was a Kisi man to assassinate former President George Weah, then you are telling all that how the Kisi people can do. So you Kisi man. So I see you, I run, and I see you speaking Kisi to somebody, I mean, one came you. The man speaking Kisi. I mean, why you do that, man? Just spoil Lofian's name, man. I'm from Lofa too. We are rational beings, we are rational people. We don't talk about your talking. Jefferson Koji, stop that, man. They're politicking too much. You don't do that. The president are Kisi man. So the president instructed the chief of staff in Kisi. He spoke to the man to assassinate. Can you imagine that? I don't even want to play that clip because it's annoying. It's annoying. Anyway. Let me leave it there, man. I don't want to pass through that one because I thought that was baseless. And I mean, for me, if I were news director, I would not even take the other news on my news thing to say they say to assassinate. You do assassination as one day would not one day work. It takes plan. You plan and go and properly plan because you know why? You don't want to fail. Even only ever you say something to go by. Let's assume what I am making. That what you say is something to go by, then that means that then I play fair. Oh, Koji, man. Follow. You air that one. You air. Anyway, I got 7 minutes to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, join the VOA for the news. But on Thursday is your time to talk to your president and your lawmakers. Your president and your lawmakers. So I'll take calls for 7 minutes. Go back to VOA for the news. 5 minutes. When I come back, I have additional 10 minutes to take calls, and then my guest will be here with me. I want to be talking strictly the movie industry in Liberia. So let's hear you 0777-107-0777-221-223. I thought to just pass that through because I thought Jefferson Koji was in error. If you call Jefferson Koji to ask him for evidence of what he said, he will not give you evidence. He will be asking political, how do you call it? You know, and for me, I thought you went wrong in that to say the person are Gizi man. And the chief was like Gizi man, so he spoke Gizi to the man to assassinate former president. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother Julius. How you coming on?
I'm better. Is that Abba Kamokai?
Yeah, how everything?
I'm okay, bro. Let's hear you.
I think I don't even going to energy to that thing. During the election, they said Unity Party brought in experts to look at the election, and they said CDC will win 50% of the election, and at the end of the day, the result went another way. So these guys, they get doing it when they go call them and they say arrest peaceful citizens. I want to advise a lawmaker in District 12 here, Jerry Younger, that as the president tries to consummate a deal, if somebody who want to bring in machine in this country, the moment the deal reach to them, if you put pen to paper to sign a deal, any exchange to that sign a deal, you must bring yourself 2029.
Is it a caveat? Is that a caveat? Is a caveat to your lawmaker?
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, if you sign it, you don't want a machine, any exchange, you must bring yourself 2029.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to line 2. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Zanga David, you can call, brother. Call. The WhatsApp is active now. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Okay, I'm Michael Williams. I'm the coordinator of district number 17, Unity Party.
Okay, let's hear your lawmaker is Bernard Benson.
Is about DJ Blue.
Yeah, Bernard Benson. Let's hear you.
Before I speak with the honorable, I'd like to just in passing comment a bit on the statement from Jefferson Kochi. I'm wondering why would the current president want to kill Jefferson?
And that's the issue. That's the point. Why would you want to kill former president?
Why? He's no longer president. The both of them are not contesting for any position. So why would he want to
and they are friendly people. The two of them are friendly.
He just feel all loose talk whenever he wants to. Maybe they take as small money, so when they eat in the money, there's somebody feeling they can just
go to your lawmaker, man. Go to your lawmaker.
My lawmaker, let me say to my lawmaker, he needs to be visible in the district. Understand that there is something they call legislative engagement. We are not seeing it, so he needs to focus on himself and be more visible in the district, and he has some engagement with the district.
Okay, so DJ Blue, that's your message. Line 2. Good morning. Zanga, you hold the line, Zanga. I'll come to you. Let's hear you.
Okay, brother. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Judah. Good morning, the This is DOD. We're calling from Panama Estate.
So let's hear you.
Okay, thank you. Let me also commend you for the topic on discussing this morning. Judah, we don't blame the Kanak and just get and just stating on the media or just get and in this country. We blame our leader. Certain people just get on and just people get on power in this country. They ain't qualified. They don't know how to speak. You look at Jehovah's coaching. You can look, the strategy person, the strategy person in this country. Jehovah's coaching, we got nothing to speak.
Go to your lawmaker now. Go to your lawmaker quick, man. Go to your lawmaker.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. To my lawmaker, on Richard Kun.
Richard Kun, yeah.
Okay, thank you. What I wanted to say.
Let's hear you now. Oh, the man gone. International line. Good morning.
Hey, Peter. Good morning. How are you, my brother?
Good morning, Mr. Zanga. Is it Zanga?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for the recognition.
Let's hear you.
My brother, I just want to say something very quickly. The first thing on my mind here this morning is this airport issue, my brother. Our airport is the international airport. Citizens need to stop what they are doing. Georgia is ex-president. He's not no longer president. We have international guests and other people that come from all over the world that come to that country. What they did this time was very, very bad by stomping that entire airport, invading the premises of those places. It portrayed a very bad images on people in Liberia. The second thing here is how to do with the audit. I'm appealing to our president. Now the audit report is out. These people need to face justice. And if they are found guilty, they should be brought to book. They should be jailed. And the last 1 year, my brother, is this audit, or this Jefferson Kochi. Julius, the problem about Liberia, my brother, the reason that people at Jefferson Kochi, they just go on air and say anything, because there is no consequences to the actions. My brother, Liberia is a country that anybody can say anything and go free. Jefferson, by now, Jefferson need to be caught for questioning. And when he don't provide evidence, he should be culpable for whatever statement he made. That's the only way Jefferson Kochi will stop in that country. But man, that my brother, tomorrow you're going to say a different thing. And this government should not take it lightly. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So let me take one more call quickly, maybe international call, and then I join the VOA for 5 minutes of news. I'll come back. We'll continue taking the calls up to 8:15. By that time, I know our guests will be here. In the meantime, between time, I got some missed call, international missed call there. don't know. Let me see. Yes, is it? Okay, let's talk to the last day's caller for a second. Good morning. Good morning, International Line.
Good morning. So how you doing?
I'm better. What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel.
Oh, Emmanuel.
Around, I'm calling from Liberia.
Oh, Emmanuel, in Liberia? Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, look, there are a lot that is on my mind this morning, but I would just love to take every aspect of it.
Emmanuel, let's do it this way. Emmanuel, let's do it this way. Let's take the VOA, and after the VOA, you can call, right? I beg you.
All right.
Yeah, it's time already. Thank you very much for understanding. Let's join the VOA for 5 minutes of news and be right back.
International edition of the Voice of America. On behalf of everyone here at VOA, thank you so much for being with us. For pictures, stories, videos, and more, follow VOA News on your favorite social media platform and online on our website at voanews.com. In Washington, I'm Scott Walterman.
This is VOA News. I'm Richard Green. U.S. Senator J.D. Vance formally introduced himself to American voters as the vice presidential running mate of Donald Trump Wednesday night. AP correspondent Sagar Margani has more.
Addressing the Republican National Convention, the Ohio senator said he's from small-town America, the kind of place where people built things and loved their country.
But it was also a place that had been cast aside and forgotten by America's ruling class in Washington.
Noting he was in 4th grade when a career politician named Joe Biden gave away American jobs with the NAFTA trade deal.
Joe Biden has been a politician in Washington for longer than I've been alive. 39 years old.
In a direct appeal to Rust Belt voters who helped Trump win the White House in 2016.
In Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, and every corner of our nation, I promise you this: I will be a vice president who never forgets where he came from.
Sagar Magani, Washington.
Under pressure from fellow Democrats to drop his re-election campaign, U.S. President Joe Biden tested positive for COVID-19 while visiting Las Vegas, Nevada Wednesday. Reuters correspondent Ryan Chang has more.
Biden was due to speak for Unidos US, a Latino civil rights organization, when the CEO came on stage and announced he would not be attending the event. The 81-year-old president remains defiant as calls grow for him to drop his bid for another term in office. Some fellow Democrats feel he's too old to seek re-election. A Reuters Ipsos poll that ended Tuesday found some 40% of Democratic registered voters said Biden should drop his re-election bid. Meanwhile, some 65% of independent registered voters agreed with them.
This is VOA News. U.S. journalist Evan Gershkovich appeared in a Russian courtroom Thursday for the second hearing in his trial on espionage charges. The Wall Street Journal reporter has been detained since March 2023 while he was on a reporting trip in the city of Yekaterinburg. Russian prosecutors have accused Gershkovich of gathering secret information about a military equipment plant on orders from the CIA. The Wall Street Journal and U.S. officials have denied the allegations. The U.S. Air Force announced Wednesday that Jack Teixeira, a member of the Air National Guard in the state of Massachusetts, will face a military court-martial months after he pleaded guilty to federal charges for leaking highly classified military documents. Here's AP correspondent Ed Donahue.
Teixeira pleaded guilty in federal court to illegally collecting some of the nation's most sensitive secrets and sharing them on the social media platform Discord. He's facing military charges of disobeying orders and obstructing justice. No date has been set, but the trial will be held at Hanscom Air Force Base outside Boston. At a hearing in May, prosecutors said obeying orders is the absolute core of the military. Court-martial is appropriate. Teixeira's lawyers argued court-martial would amount to prosecuting him twice for the same offense. The leak exposed to the world unvarnished secret assessments of Russia's war in Ukraine, including troop movements in Ukraine. Teixeira also admitted to posting information about plans by an adversary to harm U.S. forces serving overseas. I'm Ed Donahue.
In sports, the British Open begins play Thursday at Royal Troon Golf Club in Scotland. AP correspondent Graham Agars has a preview.
Bryson DeChambeau will try and follow up his dramatic US Open win. Rory McIlroy will be aiming to put his late collapse at the very same event behind him. And Xander Schauffele and Scotty Scheffler will both be looking to secure a second major for the year. But for any of them to succeed, they will need to deal with the vagaries of links golf, a challenge Scheffler enjoys.
I just feel like you have to be more creative here, and I love that part of it. I feel like when I do come over here, this is really kind of how golf was intended to be played. I feel like there's a lot more opportunity for shot making and being creative around the greens.
Unexpected bad bounces, gusty winds, rain and cool weather, all part of the links course challenge that will face the field in the 152nd playing of the game's oldest major championship. I'm Graham Agars.
Issues in the News is VOA's premier news discussion program. We take on the biggest stories of the week and discuss them in detail with those who have unparalleled expertise. Our in-depth analysis goes beyond the headlines, providing you with the inside story on both domestic and international news. Stay informed and engaged with the latest developments as we explore the most pressing issues shaping our world. I'm Richard Green for VOA News.
Okay, so welcome back after the VOA News. We are here on the show this morning. If you are following us on our platforms, Facebook and YouTube channels, we say welcome. Keep sharing the link. My guest is here, so at 8:15, we're going to be talking to him, talking about his movies, and we'll generalize it to Liberian movies industry. So let's hear you now. Let's take calls up to 8:15. Emmanuel Ma, you can call now so that you can have your say. Of course, let's go to the lines. 07777-107, 07777-221-223. The YouTube channel is for those who are out of the country. That's the WhatsApp line. Let's go here. Good morning.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning. Is that the Lost and Found, Zach Bembo?
Thank you, Julius, for the recognition. Julius, we from Nima, we can laugh.
You see it? So we from Nima can lie, eh?
No, Julius. At times we can sleep.
I know, eh?
Like Benny, some guys say, I want to borrow you to say lie is part of human nature.
Well, hey, my man. Let's hear you, Zach.
Thank you, Julius, for the show this morning. And I'm one person who thinks Koji should not be the Secretary General for CDC. CDC has a lot of intellectuals. When it comes to intellectualism, Koji is not refined in addressing issues. Koji is used to this issue of violence, and that is the reason why when he's addressing issues, there will always be this information about violence. I don't think President Bouaka in any way want to assassinate our former President George Weah, who is loved by Liberians because of the background he's from. They are not into election. The man was a seated president when he was defeated by Ambassador Bouaka. So Bouaka is not worried about Weah being around because it's not easy for him to beat the president. Let's forget about that, Koji. I think that when you're speaking to issue, you speak to it better. But let me remind the president. Let me remind the president and our lawmaker, Honorable Barry. Honorable Rudy Barry, we are so concerned about the usage of this string track by China Union. We don't know the agreement they've gone into with the government, but our concern is how dirty the track is. You cannot carry millions of dollars from our country and then you operate on a very filthy, dirty track. The track has become a death track for people who are even using it as a means of travel and even people who are closer to the track because you don't see the train afar when it is coming. And that's why we've been calling on China Union to make sure now that school is closed to have a vacation job for our young people so that they can look for copybook money, book their money by cleaning this track. The track is so dirty. And Honorable Barry, don't take it for granted. We really want you to summon those people to give reason why the track is filthy like this and they are exporting iron ore all of the time. Thank you, Julius, for
Thank you. Let's go to international line. Emmanuel Ma, welcome back.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, thank you, Julius, for giving me the opportunity. I think I would love to speak with two distinct people here. My president,
Emmanuel? Oh, connection. Emmanuel Ma, are you there? Okay, I think.
President, yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm hearing you now. Let's go.
Hello.
I'm hearing you. Let's go. Your network is bad.
I know that's LRB now.
Yeah, no, you back. You
can
back
you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Let's hear you.
Okay. Like I told you some time ago, the only way Liberia will progress is what our president doing, is what Paul Kagame did, is what Jerry Roden did. Let me tell you, the stage that Liberia reached right now, if you were just to leave from Liberia and go out there, you will regret the fact that you are from Liberia. Because the fact remains that we can fix this country, but we refuse to do that. And so the only way the country will be fixed for my president, what he started with this yellow machine. If you know pretty well, this yellow machine is meant for the well-being of Liberia. Go ahead and get it and build roads in this country. Julius, you will be so much disappointed looking at the road system. Julius, I have seen that nothing is working in this country. Look at the drainage system in this country. That means public work is not working. Every drainage system that is built in this country right now, it is built for the recipe of mosquitoes. Because when it rains, the rain set in its holes and a harbor mosquito. Look where I'm staying, brother. When it come in there, this guy, they are pure fire director all over the place, no matter what you spray. Look at the streets.
Oh,
so trash.
Is the choir director there with you?
I'm telling you, this he can be sinking. You say you may, you say you may, you spray, you spray. You say you may. Look, I can't sleep. Look at the trash in the street.
But Emmanuel, that's what we've been going through in Liberia. And thank God you are in Liberia to also go through that same thing.
I'm telling you, my daughter was asking me, Daddy, what can be crying in the night? I said, welcome, that's mosquito. Because our first time hearing that sound. And they think I came with my whole family. Look at the trash in the street. If the government cannot continue this trash, look, the money is there. Grab a company, prioritize, I think, give it to the people. Let the trash leave from the streets. And it's sad, our people are getting sick.
Okay, let's go to the second point quickly.
Now, the second point, look, let me go to the road. Maybe I will call back. Julius, from the day that airport was built, we have only one lane coming, one lane going. And we ourselves, we saw the traffic that we saw during those days. Thank God they have made it 2 lane. And I believe when that road was built, it was built because the capacity or the population of all people who own cars. But now you're looking at this new dispensation. You look at the new population. That 2 lane cannot do nothing to the country. Look, when you're driving, you're in the traffic for 2-3 hours. What in case?
Welcome to LIB. Welcome to LIB, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, thank you. Thank you. Let you all put the time.
Let the government open the roads. Let the government build new roads. Build houses, break houses down, and make the road widening for investors. Thank you.
Okay, man. I hope to see you before you go back.
All right.
Let's go to the line. Talk to the last caller on this segment. Eric Wine, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Julius, and good morning to people following up.
Let's hear you, Eric, quickly.
Uncle Julius, it is a huge level of uncertainty when people travel outside of Liberia, experience the greater world, most especially the West, and come back here and support the idea of an executive or the president violating laws just in the name of development.
Eric, your line is getting bad.
The countries these people travel, they not have laws. They not have laws.
So who are you referring to exactly?
I mean, the caller who just...
No, you don't have to do on what the caller says. Say your own and lead the man. The man, the thing say.
Say my own.
Yeah, say your own, but don't reference what he said, please.
Okay, I'm asking that. So,
Eric, your line is bad. Change your location, my man.
I got to change. Am I okay now?
Okay, I think you're much better. Quickly.
Yeah, every country Liberians have traveled. Do they not have law? Well, away from that, Uncle Julius, everybody is concerned about what transpired at the airport recently. Are we arguing that the executive decision to ask the army to get outside from
Did you hear what the chief of staff said?
The chief of staff argued that they didn't put the outside.
And so they call the commander. So he did it on his own.
So
How they call it?
There must be an investigation as to
And
why.
that's why he said he's investigating.
That's to my representative, Uncle Julius.
So you want to agree with Giovanni Koji that say they want to assassinate former President George Weah?
No, but there was no incident of the AFL being outside until former President Weah was arriving to the country. And some Mayor Koji or Secretary General Koji may have a point.
Okay.
Because if this was an incessant attitude of the AFL, then that's a different case. But you only have the AFL at a point in time where former President Weah was coming. And mind you, the airport is a public facility.
No, but let's get it right. Let's get it right. The AFL is always at the airport. They didn't put it out because of George Weah coming. They have AFL assigned at the airport. So let's get it right.
Why was there a scene if the AFL is always at the airport?
And so
there's videos.
Man, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We can debate that. No, my man, time. I got my guess already. Okay, just learn quickly. Oh wow, my man, long gone by again, Eric. Your land, that West Point, you one and nowhere there, man. Let's leave it. Let leave politics now. Let's go to our entertainment industry. Oh, that bro, man, let politics be. No, I'm taking calls again. I beg you, leave call be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. So share the links. Of course, our Sky Communications Liberia is where the link is. If you are going on, our other link is on Facebook as well. Liberia Public Radio. We are all live there. On YouTube, you can go to Sky FM and TV, Liberia, or maybe the same Liberia Public Radio. We are on YouTube and, of course, Sky. That's Facebook. So I have Mr. Johnson and Bowing. I don't know what I need there. Bowing Jr. He's a filmmaker. He's a professional. You introduce yourself anyway. I don't talk for the man. Johnson, good morning and welcome. Thanks for being on time, my man.
Yes. Thank you so much, Uncle Julius. And it's good to be here. I'm a person that respect time.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about you is that you are also a TV presenter.
Exactly.
So you know about time.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So let's hear you. Who is Johnson Bowing? Is that how I need to pronounce?
Yeah, Bowing.
Bowing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm Johnson N. Bowing Jr. I'm a professional filmmaker. I'm a humanitarian, an event planner, and a TV host.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I got a show on Boss TV, Sacom Channel 4, called the African Cinematic Vibes. It's the dynamic TV show that celebrates the rich and diverse African cinema with a special focus on the Liberian film.
Okay.
And so I'm also an MC and so just bit about me, Yeah, definitely.
You doing all?
Yeah, that's a bit about me, but basically we are here to talk about my filmmaking career. Yeah.
And then we'll touch on the industry at large.
Yeah.
So tell us, when it comes to the film industry, who is Johnson Bowing in the film industry?
Yeah. So in the film industry, I'm actor. Yeah, I'm a professional actor.
So you do act?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think I seen some of the films.
But I don't have the time to watch all the movie because I'm not a freak of movie.
Oh wow!
I wouldn't watch movie when someone explains it to me and then I get attracted to it and I just take my time. But to sit behind TV or in front of TV to watch movie, my brother,
wow,
it will take your time to convince me.
Wow.
I love my football game and my music channels and stuff like that.
Wow.
And one channel that I love that on DSTV, that wrestling. I don't know why you love it.
Wow.
And my wife doesn't love it.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, sometimes you sleep back and watch it.
I see.
Yeah, so let's go to it. You how many movies do you have?
So basically now I'll close to 5, 6, I can say. And then there are a few into editing, and there are also pending projects, definitely that we'll be working on, let's say a few weeks from now.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I started my film journey around.
I will come in there.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So I started my film journey around 2015. Yeah, definitely 2015. You know, with Too Rich. I don't know if you
Yeah, not Too
ever
Rich.
hear about Too Rich Film
Yeah,
Production.
not Too Rich.
Yeah, Richard Dumont, where you had the like of Frank Gattuso, you know, you have Paul Flomo,
Yeah, you know, I gotta die, man.
you know, Brian Sly. Now he's Brian Sly. You have Joseph October.
So you went to the rank and file.
Yeah, definitely. You have Zoli Jai, currently is in Nigeria. I mean, you have Cotto Davis. You know, you had a lot of good.
So you left Too Rich already?
Yeah, that was way back. No, I'm with a production called the Love We Are film production.
Love We Are
Gray, the wife of Akara's Gray.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so around that time, you know, yeah, we were there, you know, struggling, you know, well, we have our big brothers, you know, Frank Gattuso, we have, you know, those guys now, right? So there are films that we acted in, and unfortunately, till now it's not out, you know, because the production already closed. You know, at that time, Too Rich Film Production was one of the best, you know, film production houses in Liberia. You know, so we were there. You know, I mean, because this is my dream, this is my passion. You understand? So fast forward, when the production closed, then I joined the Team International, Team Liberia International film company. They're way in Broadville. You understand? Yeah, that is owned by Smart Theophilus. Yes, Smart Theophilus, where one of my guy, Lawrence, King Lyris Lawrence, he's now in the States. Yeah, so we started pushing, you know what I mean? And then right now I'm with the Love We Are Gray production. Yeah.
So your production, Love We Are Gray, that means that the movie is not yours specifically. You are just acting in the movie.
Exactly. I'm an actor. Yeah. So I'm
what the acting you do, or maybe you said that maybe it's another role, you nice man also.
No, for now I'm only focusing on acting. Yeah, definitely. So I'm in front of the camera.
So what role you love playing in the movies?
So basically I'm a round character.
Versatile guy.
Yeah, I can play all role, all character. So firstly,
actually act crazy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I can. You know, so I would tell people out there that definitely that are listening, right? Whatever you are doing, see your life within it. I see my life within what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why I don't joke with it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So definitely when we're communicating, you know, and being in the media, I respect time also because I know what time is. You know, most often if I invite my guests to, I love them to be like 10 to 15 minutes, you know, before the actual production time because I know what production is. You know, so my life is in this thing I'm doing, and looking at the entertainment sector, right? This sector is very lucrative. You understand? And
but not in Liberia.
I mean, we're getting there gradually because we will come to all those things that why I say that the sector in Liberia is not
we'll get there.
You know, comparing, contrasting, right? And then like I'm in front of the camera because acting most often, you know, way back people would define, you know, filmmaking, acting is like pretending to be somebody you're not, and I will tell you it's false. Definitely. So acting is you are definitely experiencing and living that character. Are you understanding, Uncle Julius? Real life, you know, I'm a media personality. I'm even playing. I'm humanitarian. You understand? But within a film, they will give me a role to play. Maybe a pastor role. You understand? So I won't pretend to.
So does it mean real life you're a pastor?
No, that's what
you have to pretend to be a pastor.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying, you have to live and experience that character. That's what acting is.
So I look at Godfather.
So
Godfather, a lot of people say Godfather 2 weekend your show.
No, he's just portraying. I mean, you understand? You are portraying a character that you are not. It's not easy to portray a character that you're not in real life. So that's what I'm saying. When you are giving,
so that means if they give you a role in a movie, you should put yourself
exactly. You have to empty yourself. You understand, into that character because it's not real life. It's not your character. So sometimes if you have been given a role, you understand. Sometimes it takes months. You have to, leave the environment. You know, leave a noisy environment. You know, live to yourself. Experience. Like for instance, you are giving a pastor role. You have to imagine. You have to go to church. How pastor behaves.
Sometimes you have to sit home and imagine when I went to church, what my pastor was doing.
Exactly. You understand because you're not gonna. If you pretend to be a pastor, you won't deliver. But when you empty
at that moment, take yourself to be a real pastor.
Exactly. I want you understand what I'm saying. So, like in one of my film, I was given a role to play a LDA officer role, a boss. You know, I mean, drugs enforcement. I mean, I'm not real life. I'm not. But you know, I have to put myself in it. You know, I have to sit, I have to watch, I have to go places and see, you know, how, you know, drugs enforcement agency boss behave. So you are living a character that you're not.
Okay.
So you have to experience the character. So sometimes for other people, they might absolute themselves for like months. You understand? Sometimes even after, sometimes even after the film, some people can still be in a character. You understand? So for instance, Uncle Judas, you have been given a role, like a romantic role. You have to play. You don't pretend.
Out of romance.
Yes, definitely. You don't pretend like, okay, yes. For instance, they give you a role. I mean, romance this girl. You know, she's a fiance and all that stuff, right?
In a movie now.
Yeah, in a movie, you have to do it, because if you pretend, you won't deliver. Trust me. Because sometimes people sit even the camera, even the film, even the television, and be like, this person can act. This person really portray that role. So because you are portraying another person, it's not easy.
Another character
that
so I'm confused here. In as much as once upon a time, part of a movie production house in Ghana.
Yeah.
But there's a particular role that I will ask people what do the actresses or the actors do? Imagine they gave you a role to cry.
Yeah.
And the camera is on you. Nothing happened to make you to cry.
Yeah.
Out of a sudden, you see tears, you cry and tears coming down. Sometimes some people, they are very difficult to see tears coming from their faces.
Yeah.
Some people will say, oh, they can put how they call it
all that stuff. So here's the thing.
That kind of a role. How will you play it?
Here's the thing on Uncle Judas. Some people want to argue this, or they will argue this. Filmmaking, right, is the best profession in the world. It's just one profession in many professions.
And that's why
I would say that
want to
again.
go there.
Yes.
You see musicians there.
Yeah.
You see boxers going there.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, a lot of them.
Yeah. So I would say that again. It's just one profession in many professions.
Okay.
Like I said, real life, you are just a one person. You are one profession in real life.
Mhm.
But in the film world, you can be given so many professions. You can be given a role to act like a medical doctor. You can be given a role to act, you know, like a rich man. You can be given a role to act like a media personality. You can be given a role to act. I mean, every profession. So it's the best profession in the world. And then you find people from different sector also, they are getting involved into it. So now, like I said, you talk about a role. If they give you a role to cry, you understand. So most often what a good director would do, right, if you get me, what a good director would do, they will tell you, say, okay, you know what, you have to relax. You have to think about something more sorrowful that happened within your life.
Jesus.
Something just, you know,
So what if I can recall?
No, you will do, Uncle Judas. Every one of us, we have encountered sorrows in our life before.
Yeah.
So think about a sorrowful moment. You know, think about something that somebody did to you that really brought pain, you know, into you. So, like I said, that moment you are taking your real self. You understand? You are taking you, and you are emptying yourself into something. So
I love this lecture, and I think I will call you by one.
I mean, I'm always
just have a lecture on the movie on the movie thing.
Yeah.
But let's go. Let's come back to your production house. How many movies now do you have to your credit as a person?
Yeah. So basically, like I said, close to 5.
5.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you play key roles in them.
Yes.
You get the name 1 or 2.
Yeah, so I sent you What's Your Love. Yeah, What's Your Love is Liberia first, one of Liberia's first teens international movies.
Okay.
You understand? And then it was produced. The executive producer is Ken Lawrence. You know, my guy. You know, was in the scene. Film company then Team Liberia International, but he's in the U.S. And then it was written and directed and edited by Kanu Mayon. I think everybody know Kanu the boss. You know, one of the biggest. Yeah. So he's an editor. He's a director and cinematographer. So that film, is bringing together about 30 plus young people, acting like a student. Okay. You know, so I send you that. So another one called Moravian Hustle.
Yeah, Moravian Hustle.
Where
I watching small. Because the knee alone attracted me, Moravian Hustle.
Yeah, where I acted.
I wanted to watch it as I
Yeah, where I acted as an LDA boss, drug enforcement agency, the boss. And then trust me, they have some people that no matter what you do, no matter the amount of cash you give them, they can bend the law.
No.
You understand? So that film is about the happenings in Liberia, right?
Yeah.
You find a drug on a higher increase, negative peer pressure among young people, be it in on school campus, somebody be like, oh, bro, take the thing, yeah, make you a big boy, yeah, you can rob, you can do that, what I mean? Yeah. And then you found abusive relationship, a lot of women, going through a lot of abusive relationships, and then they are there, they are condoning the pain, they can't say it out. Just because maybe the person there is financially doing everything for them, deep down they are not happy, but when they come out, they come out to pretend to be happy. When they go back home, yeah. And then the honorable man brought in huge amount of cash to me,
as a DA boss.
Exactly, because I arrested some of the guys, that was huge consignment of drug that came to the country.
Yeah,
you understand. And then my girlfriend in the film, she always want, she want to bring forth a child. It doesn't like I wasn't romantic to her, but I can't sleep. Every time I try to sleep or try to make love or other, try when she in the mood, my phone ring. Oh, boss, we arrested a huge consignment. This, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go. And she was kind of fed up with it. And then my own bro, I had a brother in a film, and then where I had to take a loan from the bank, because he wasn't doing anything. I have to purchase a keke for him to run. But on the contrary, the guy too was a drug dealer.
Your own brother?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was taking drugs, and he was a musician. Be like, yeah, my man, when I go in the studio, I have to take my milk in and feel myself, all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then our parent died. So the responsibility on me to take very good care of him.
You are
so
DA boss.
Yeah, definitely. So you see,
you DA boss, and the honorable man tempting you with money.
Exactly. One time the honorable came and be like, take this envelope, go and take care of the family. I'll be like, what's this? I'll be like, I am a family, put this country first. And trust me, there are a lot of good people out there.
Yeah.
No matter.
So the movie you're talking about, have you premiered them already?
Yeah, Marvin Hustle is from the Knock Liberia. That's KKL.
Okay.
Produced by award-winning, female actress and director and writer Conto Davis. Conto Davis is a household name.
We know.
Conto Davis, and then it was shot by Ansu Saliv.
Okay.
Ansu Saliv, yeah.
So Marvin Hustle is premiere already.
Yeah, definitely.
People buying this small.
It's not out yet on Dix.
Okay.
But it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I send you the YouTube.
The first one you call.
Where's the Love was also on YouTube.
On YouTube. It's premiere already.
It's premiere already. But that one is on Dix also. It's on YouTube.
So you post selling already?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you make money from the movie thing? Like for example, we know the likes of Ramsey Nouah.
Yeah.
My favorite actor, James Ike.
Yeah.
He's my favorite anyway.
Okay.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. And if they are invited to act in a movie, they charge. When someone call you to act here's a movie, do you charge a person?
Liberia is gradually getting there. You understand?
Why we gradually getting there? When we get there?
Yeah, let me.
We should be there by now.
Exactly.
We were ahead of Nigeria, Ghana. Now we've gone back.
Exactly.
So we had to be there.
Exactly.
You're not getting there. Do you charge them for money?
You see, there are too many things that ain't working in Liberia. I will tell you what. You see, when it comes to equipment in Liberia, right? You don't find equipment stores. Okay. I'm not talking about those people who get those Indians that bring in small cameras or this. You know what I mean? Production.
I'm not about production now.
You know what I'm saying, right? And then entertainers.
You're gonna record a movie. You got a camera in your hand.
Nah.
Standing.
Exactly. Most of these films that can be shot in Nigeria, Ghana, and people use black magic. They use red. The boom mics that they use, exactly. And then the entire production teams, like the technical teams, from the sound engineers, the lighting. You see one light, the soft box. You see one. Sometimes, like for us, sometimes we shoot back to back, day and night. Sometimes all night we shoot.
People do makeup before going on set.
Exactly, we
do makeup here.
Exactly,
before going on set.
We have makeup
because that's an important thing.
Exactly, because that's certain way you gotta look. You understand? You have to be makeup, and like I said, all this sector is very lucrative. That's how people make money. The technical crew, that is from the cinematographer, that is a DOP, the director of photograph, the person who sits is the man who makes the magic, the cameraman, the person who makes the magic, all of the angles.
But you're a movie boy, you're just sitting and you don't talk. When a musician was he talking?
No, I mean, we get it. You see, like for instance,
I've invited several of the movie producers.
I love the media. Apart from me being the media,
even the former president Eddie Gibson, I invited him several times. Man.
These are things that we should be talking. You understand? I mean, we all cry for support, right? The support should be from everywhere, from internal, from external. Thanks to our Liberian people who go out there, who get some more cash and get the experience, they are coming back. It's those people that they do compensation. But if I tell you,
so for what people do now is I'm gonna pro bono.
Yeah, it's like
definitely because you love the game,
pro bono, and then from some of those production company that I'm with,
some of them will help.
Yeah, definitely they do a contract. Before camera opens on you. I mean, you
sign a contract.
Yeah, and
then it might not be lucrative.
No.
But at least something to help in the pocket.
Definitely,
and that's good for encouragement.
And then image right, image right, because you gotta sign image right, because there are certain people, some of them because of the religion, from the backgrounds, there are certain content that you act in, maybe probably some places you don't want to see it air, and then it's air, you can sue them for it. So for your own consent, they will they bring a contract sheet, and then they will tell you, okay, you know what, this will be paying you, or they will compensate you at least to add. And then for the company and weight, sometimes most often they provide costume.
Okay.
They love we have production.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because
costume is important.
Exactly.
Depending on the role you play.
And then they give envelopes. You understand? Yeah. So I mean, government too need to play major role. You see, some of these entertainers out there, they have if they are bringing equipment to the country, it's duty free.
Okay.
I mean, it's not happening in Liberia. I want to share. If I want to bring, like I said, you don't have equipment stores here. You don't have
If you went out of the buy them to bring them,
it costs a lot.
Yeah, so
I mean, like you want to buy from Alibaba and all that stuff. You're gonna send it to America. This, that, bring it to DHL. All that stuff. So it's a whole lot of procedure, a whole lot of process, and then
money involved.
And then people are not seeing this thing. That's the problem I get with Liberians. They would sit, you understand? They would sit, they would look at Emanuela, they would look at the days they died from Nigeria and all that stuff. But when it comes to Liberia, they don't do.
And that's where my question was going. What are they doing different that we can't do for which everyone following them and not following you people?
I think our more concern in Liberia, we would just love foreign things. I will tell you what. Let's talk about
that they have the quality. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
and then Liberians who don't have that quality production.
We do, but Liberia as a whole, right? They don't actually support their own, except you make it to the limelight. Except, like for instance, we have Gregory Fanga tools. You have to leave Liberia. From Liberia, he went Ghana. He went Ghana, and then he went Nigeria, and then he penetrated. You see people, kind of celebrating our tools. Okay, the like of Eddie Waxman. Who know that Eddie Waxman is a Liberian? I think you say you are not a big fan of film. Eddie Waxman, he's doing well in Nigeria. Exactly.
You kidding me?
Eddie Waxman is doing well. I mean, there's out of those gurus out there, you even got your own production company. Now you got a film on YouTube. You got a lot of Liberians that are making gains. You got Judah Ibrahim, half Liberian. You understand? You got Liberian background. You got Fem Figure.
Why people don't link up with these guys? Call them, those guys. Our country is here. In as much as you succeeded, like what try to date.
Yeah.
Try to win Nigeria several times. In fact, went to the greatest place, Hollywood. And he came back to Liberia. Why you put on link up with these guys?
I mean, that's I said Liberian people too. They got their own problem. You don't understand. Everybody claiming to be, I want to be the best. I told people that I don't compete. It's better we collaborate and compete. So those people don't want to work with each other. I mean, like the current president of the Liberian Movie Union, that's one thing he's trying to do. We on a revolution. We're launching a revolution that every year we can do a 900 to 1,000 quality film. You understand? Let's forget about banning Nigerian film or Filipino
producing
film.
it.
Exactly.
And getting your money back, are two different things.
I mean, like I said, it's a gradual process. You understand? So the copyright, they are also doing well. You understand? And they are also encouraging the creators out there, go and copyright your stuff. That's the only way you can make. Yes, definitely. You understand? Like for instance, I copyright my image. I mean, if I see my image on any banner or whatever, without my consent,
no problem.
Exactly, you understand. So now these things gradually, it takes time. You understand?
So we'll get there.
So they Liberia Movie Union trying to launch a revolution with other Liberians that went out there that make the gains that are coming back home. You understand that every year we can make 900 or 1,000 quality films. We won't ban Nigerian film. We won't ban Filipino movie.
No,
you understand?
No.
Just how the Ebola time Liberians.
But you have to do it. You have
Yeah.
to do it to attract Liberians.
Exactly. They are the end users. When you do good things, when you put out good things back to back, I mean, yeah, we are not producing, trust me. We are not producing Liberia. Wanna be a music video, be a comedy, we're not shooting. Nigeria is back to back. Every corner you pass, you see people shooting. You see people with that light filter, you see people with camera, you see people doing,
and they're getting rich from it.
Yeah, you see people calling actions, you see people every corner you pass. I mean, this sector is very rich. I mean, it brings in employment. So, I mean, everything cannot be burdened on and then the government too can come in that it can create a film commission. Film commission in the sense that, I mean, every cinema, every places that will play.
Do we have cinemas in this country?
Nah, we done.
the last time that was a question I asked on the radio.
And we done.
A country like Liberia, we don't have cinemas.
We done.
The popular ones we knew, Reveille and Cryo,
it broke
all of them gone down. Even Logantown Cinema,
gone.
So do we have cinema in that country?
Nah, and we don't even have a theater.
And until we can have cinemas in this country or theater, our movie will do nothing.
We don't.
You have to fight it.
Definitely.
You have to fight it.
We're fighting it. That's.
And you got entertainers in the house.
Yeah.
DJ Blue is there.
Yeah.
But not DJ Blue alone. Emmanuel Dan is there.
Okay.
What the guy name from River says, he's there.
Yeah.
They are entertained that they pass through the rank and file entertainment before getting there.
But frustratingly, here's the thing: the Liberia Movie Union met them. They met those guys, and I mean, thinking that they kind of they presented a petition to them. Out of a sudden, I think a budget will pass or whatever. I mean, nothing was there.
Nothing there for entertainment.
So I mean, so we'd be like, okay, yes, the Liberia Movie Union, and then other people be like, you know what? Since these guys, I mean, they are downplaying entertainment. Let us stand. I mean, if we can give them surety that every year we can give them millions of dollars, I think they will be more serious. And then they asking them for film commission. They should create avenue.
Yeah.
Because these guys, the bills were presented to them. Even the DJ Blue was there. He was in Pretoria. There were press conferences.
Just imagine.
And then they gave
and the whole national budget is passed, and then nothing is there for entertainment.
And then they gave these guys, okay, you know what? Something going to happen. Out of a sudden, and then I mean, these guys, I mean, they wonder that this country can focus. I mean, and then trust me, the filmmaking also showcases tourism.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You think how Nigeria, everybody trooping in Nigeria. I mean, and then our Liberian people too, please, out there, when we want to use your places, you'll try to give it, bro. It can be so frustrating. You'll be like, how can a person be reaching every time you're showing on the porch? Sometimes some people give their house a bit, you can only use the porch.
Amen.
You understand? And then it's a promotion. Just imagine if a filmmaker uses your restaurant, your hotels. I mean, they are showcasing, they are giving free promotion. You're supposed to pay.
The file we into the front view of it.
Exactly.
It's a promotion for you.
Exactly.
Anyway, we got a few more minutes. I'll go to the lines. Talk about your movie a bit. How can we get your movies? That's why those are on the market now.
Yeah. So I mean, so for now, you can go on YouTube. YouTube is
I'm
there.
also I have to take my time to watch it.
Exactly. You have to. You call me, bro. Yeah. So
I like the name Morovia Hustle.
Morovia Hustle. Yeah. Everybody. I mean, and then what I forget to mention, they got some guys who are the PIN, PIMP. You know what I mean? Yeah. So exactly. So a guy came from South Africa. He was in South Africa. You're doing that same hustle. He came by Liberia, thinking that he can bother with someone, yeah. And then he fall into another girl who poor, but she also too, she get lyrics now, thinking that catch a big fish and all that stuff. But now she
won't catch somebody too.
Exactly. So you will be like, and then this girl went into the saloon where his sister was working, and then she was there. She went with another guy. And another guy to be like, you told me that you was in Maryland County. So you're kind of confused. And then this guy who came from South Africa, doing a pin, other thing, and met her thinking that So I mean, you can go on YouTube, search for Knock Knock Liberia. That's KKL for short.
Okay.
Or you just type Morovia Hustle.
Mhm.
It's an episode film. Episode 1, episode 2 is there. And also you can search for Where's Your Love.
Where's Your Love?
Yeah, Where's Your Love? You can also find it on YouTube and then.
But Where's Your Love is on Dix.
Yeah, it's on Dix.
It's on Dix.
Yeah, it's on
So you
Dix.
got maybe sales points.
For now, no sales point, but I will drop a number. That
Just
if
in case.
if you want it, you can get it. Yeah.
All right, so we're discussing entertainment this morning. So call us now. We have Johnson Powell here. He's a filmmaker and an actor. They make an act. I watched something when yesterday last night. I was sleeping. So let's hear you. 07777 221-223 are the numbers you can call if you're watching us out of the country. The WhatsApp number is +231 777 221-223. He's here. We're talking about movie. Entertainment. Sometimes it just sounds funny to me to see people who pass through the rank and file of entertainment. They are in a house,
Yeah.
a bill. The budget is passed. Nothing is there about entertainment.
Nothing.
If you even hear the budget for sports,
Yeah.
my brother, you run away. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
This is Emmanuel Josiah Snow, and I call you from the old road.
Let's hear you, Emmanuel.
Well, I want to appreciate my brother in studio. What I can tell him is, let's keep the head up high. This movie again, our people don't really appreciate us, but let us keep doing it, and one day we shall meet. The sky shall be our limit.
Do you love Liberian movies?
I'm also in the game.
Oh, okay, that's good, bro.
Okay, thank you.
I'm also in. Okay, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's hear you. 07777 We're discussing our movie, entertainment today. So today we're entertainment. I told you, I said every Thursday, I will try to bring entertainers in the studio, musicians, producers, actors, comedians, let's talk our own Liberia thing. That attitude of, Liberian people just love to follow foreigners, as you said.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
If a foreigner drops something on Facebook or maybe on YouTube, you will see within maybe an hour the amount of Liberians that are going to like or download that.
Yeah.
They can't do the Liberian movies.
No.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What are they doing differently that you people not doing? Are you people not attracting them? Are you people not like, why should I put it? Why are they doing differently?
I will tell you what, Liberia as a whole, right? Liberia as a whole, they don't really support their own. The only time Liberians can really support, right? Like I said, leave from Liberia. I don't want to look for Liberian. Leave from Liberia. Now you see a lady who I think in the UK, in London, I don't went in the house or whatever, and then that's the time they will be like, oh yeah, the person are Liberian. No, the men are Liberian. That's the time. Then if you even naturalize, you take different nationality, then they got problem with you. That's the only time Liberian they be all over the world, all around looking for Liberian.
I'm seeing I'm seeing the movie. Episode 1.
Yeah, I sent you episode 1 and episode 2.
Yeah, I seen on YouTube.
Yeah. So it's not something more that they are doing, but I just think that Liberians don't really put more time in supporting their own.
And that is bad.
The frustrating part. Look at the Big Brother Niger. You have Liberians here that were voting for Nigerians out there. You have Liberians that even organize themselves into team. Printed shirt and
for
whatever.
a particular person.
You understand? But they don't do it yet. It's just frustrating. It's better you support your own person that if
let's get excerpts from this movie. Let's get excerpts. I see you on our way here. You're in the junior crate.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jeez.
1 minute.
Babe.
Call can't hear you.
This is Tango 1. Zebra over.
Sir, we just arrested a huge consignment of narcotic drugs and is currently in our possession. What's your advice? Over.
Location. Zebra over.
Around the EW Johnson area, sir. Over.
Secure the area. Secure the area now. I'm on my way right now. I'm going to be there. Okay? Over.
Babe.
You go.
Babe.
You go.
Babe.
Where
are you going?
Yelling me for Zebra always.
Babe, my guys just arrested a huge consignment of cocaine that was coming to the country. And as a DEA tax leader,
Gotta be on site.
Whilst I'm ovulating, you kidding me?
You were still ovulate last month, babe.
That was the same thing you said last month, babe.
This time, it's gonna be different. I gotta go. See you in the morning.
You keep wasting my eggs and I hate it.
Yeah.
I love the movie. And that's episode 1.
Yeah, that's
So
episode
go on YouTube and follow it. KKL TV.
Yeah.
Or your tab Morovia Hustle.
Mhm.
And you watch it by episode, and that's good. Yeah, so let's try to wrap it up, my brother. My brother, let's put it in there too many. So actually I want to ask you, what drew you into the movie thing?
Well, I will tell you it's calling. You know, everyone has gift. There's no one basically is giftless. Everyone has gift, right? It's all about you identifying your gift, you know. So that's my gift. You know, that's what you know, that's my purpose of living. So that's why when I identify that, you know, I can do this, you know, and I'm keep improving on it, because in whatever you are doing, right, you have to keep, the more you do it, the more you improve on it. The more years, the more you do it, the more you get, you know, improve on it. And then there are other people. I do have role models that I follow. You know, yeah.
I want to ask you, who's a role model? You know?
Yeah, I mean, Yu Odochi. I watch Yu Odochi a lot. I watch this guy Fetro Neona from Nigeria. I also watch Eddie Waxin and also Frank Atus. You know, so my dream. Trust me, I always tell people that I'm going to be one of the first Liberian that I'm going to enter in Hollywood. I've been saying in a lot of my interviews, and even people trust me. I mean, I don't definitely am. I'm going to take the flag of Liberia to platforms that I haven't been taken. I love Liberia a whole lot.
Got a big dream.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be on the Oscar. I dream, and then I'm seeing myself, you know, in film with Tyler Perry.
Wow.
You know, I see myself in the Universal Studio. Like I said, whatever you do and see your life within it. That this thing I cannot do without it. I got people that, a lot of people, thousands of millions of people that depend on me. If I succeed, they all succeed. You understand? If I fail, they all fail. And I want to make my family proud. I want to make my continent proud. I want to make the globe proud. I want to take the flag of Liberia, like I said, to platforms that the flag of Liberia haven't been presented. And trust me, and then I'm going to be one of the Liberians. I'm not going to be selfish. I'm going to take other people, because the way up is down and the way down is up. You understand? So when
I'm careful of certain look at your face.
Oh wow,
you have a big dream.
That's it.
It's
that's me. Yeah, definitely.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you. What's your name?
Hello.
Good morning. Let's hear you. What's your name?
I'm trying to call the radio station. Is it the station?
Not the radio station, my man. Which station you want to go? Anyway, continue, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, your dreams. I told people your dream should be bigger than the house you live in and the car you ride. Right? Your dream should be bigger than it.
How do you feel when you're watching like Nigerian movies, or maybe you're reading about the actors, actresses in Nigeria, Ghana, and the rest, and hear that this actor has a very big house and cars, and you acting. Let's talk to this caller quickly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Is it the radio station?
Which station you want to talk to?
Pardon me?
Which station?
Fashion radio station there. Maybe.
That's Sky FM.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see them. Let's take, for example, when Davido were getting married.
Yeah.
Some actors went there. The cars were riding, their dress code. You an actor.
Yeah.
What runs to your mind?
Lots, you know, lots. And I see myself too. Yeah, in such situation. You understand? Like I said, this sector is lucrative. Entertainment as a whole is not a joke.
Do you see any Liberia?
If I see any Liberia, years from now. Years from now, trust me, I see it in
Liberia. So it yet to be lucrative in this country.
Exactly. If everything is being put on, you know, because I mean there are a lot of creatives here. I mean, if you see Liberia have talent, let's look at a lot of Liberians leave from here, go out there and penetrate. A lot of Liberians, I mean, taking war titles. It's not magic, but it's just that maybe the platforms and the right opportunity that haven't been given to them, haven't been presented to them. The right opportunity, trust me, haven't been presented to them.
Do you see Liberians sponsoring their own? Because sometimes I host musicians here and they'll have events out. Maybe having events. And you'll go see, you want to see about thousands of Liberians, go see 200 person get there. They say, go, great occasion. So Liberian can say, I'm supporting us.
And I would tell you, most often, right? Is one is from the organizing team, and also yes, one thing the people don't joke out with is publicity.
Publicity.
No matter as big as Coca-Cola is, they are still doing publicity.
Even Guinness.
As big as Guinness is, they are still doing publicity. You understand? But here we overlook and joke with publicity. You know, yeah. They have you know, reach out publicity. If the people are doing publicity out in Nigeria, they do it like, for instance, maybe you got a concert, you got a show or event coming or festival. I mean, 4 or 5 months, they will leave your head. The more you talk about it, the more you get engaged to the people, the more they get reminded. You understand? You do house to house, you do from market to market, you do from street to street, you do from schools to schools. But yeah, that's what most big events in Liberia fail. I mean, it's you know, it's about publicity, trust me. I mean, Liberians, most of them.
And it's important.
It's important. You understand? You don't just say it because it's feel okay.
But let me say it this way: Liberian men in general, they don't see the importance of advertising, even doing publicity.
That's what I'm saying.
Like for example, if you go to a store, so man, you know what I mean? You got good products here.
Yeah.
But we can do something for you to play on the radio at least a minute. When the more hey my man, that they post that thing, man. So sometimes they complain.
Yeah.
They're not buying. Sometimes you play those things on the radio. Somebody waiting, they kind of more, they won't find your boutique or your shop. But Liberian in general, the technical advertising, they don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. And then they feel, you know what I mean? Here's the thing, they feel too satisfied. They feel satisfied. Maybe a few hundred people going there to buy from them. But they don't know the power of publicity or advertising. You know, yeah, and then they are selfish themselves. A lot of people in Liberia are mean and selfish to themselves. You understand? You want to do this, but you don't want to sacrifice. You understand? You don't want to sacrifice, bro. Most often, we do our passion because of love. I tell people that 3 P's that keep making me to move. You have to be passionate. There's love. It's love that get me here this morning. You understand? I woke up early this morning to be here, to beat traffic.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I got love for what I'm doing. And 2, you have to be patient. I mean, there are 3 ways that God answers people. God tell you say no, God tell you say yes, and tell you say wait. You understand? And everything takes time. People want instant gratification. That is, you're doing things for 1, 2, 3 years. You've been on the radio for a long time.
Yeah.
And for people getting to know your name, it's not magic. It's the years, the preparation, the challenges that you beat and all that stuff, right? And then persistency. You have to be persistent. Perseverance. I mean, you're gonna fall. You gotta wake up. I mean, people be like, I'm going through
no
challenge.
matter how many times you fall, you
wake up. People be like, I'm going through challenges. I'll be like, hell no. You don't want to go through challenges? You think how things are happening? You know, you know why all of those natural resources are placed on the earth? I mean, it takes struggles, it takes power to get them out, and they're gonna go through processing.
So just tell us where to get a movie and the contact number. Maybe somebody want to get it.
Yeah.
So just where to find the movies and maybe contact number.
Yeah. So basically, you can go on YouTube. You go on YouTube. You can get the movie. Search Knock Knock Liberia or KKL TV. That's KKL TV. I mean, you're gonna see all of the films there. Or you search Monrovia Hustle. On YouTube, isn't on YouTube, you can find it. And also the other film called Where's Your Love, just step Where's Your Love, that WHER_S YOURLOVE is a student film.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
is it a series movie too?
No, it's not a series movie. Yeah, it's just one. So you can find it. It's also on Dix. And then you know, you can follow me on my social media handles.
Okay,
yeah, you can follow me, and I'm open up for to working with everybody. But no, everybody, but not just anybody. Everybody,
I like that.
But not just anybody.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's just like a magnet, and you cannot get negative, positive. You know what I mean? It won't combine.
No.
So we have to get the same mindset. You know, so I'm open up to working with everybody, but not just anybody. You can follow me on Facebook, Johnson. That's JOHNSON. Mayana MYYANNAN KPAWRN Jr. Follow me there, and then you can contact me on my cell number 0775 778056. And then, yeah, I'm open up, I mean, let's make it happen. Let's keep supporting our own. Say no to war, say yes to peace, be a law-abiding citizen, let's support each other, let us not tear each other down. Let's put aside politics, trust me, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Johnson Powing. I mean, my brother, had a wonderful conversation this morning, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. And I will take time to the re-entertainment program on Saturday. So
okay.
I will take time on Saturday to invite you. In that, I mean, that one going to be talking holistically about the industry.
Yeah, no problem.
General.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thanks so much for the invite.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So thanks for being there. I'll be on Monday morning again from 7:30 to 9 o'clock here on Sky 107.1 FM. The program is Sky Morning Live. My name is Julius Boki. I'm a regular presenter and producer. Have yourself so wonderful and a God bless day. Look, when I come back Monday, it promises to be one of the best. Bye-bye.